50 years ago, India went through one of the most dramatic chapters in its history, the national emergency of 1975. Now, if you're wondering what exactly happened and why, stick with me, because this is a story every student should know. Let's set the scene. It's 1975. Indira Gandhi is Prime Minister. The country is buzzing with political clashes, social unrest, and economic troubles. The opposition is growing louder. Protests, strikes, calls for Gandhi's resignation after her election was found invalid by the Allahabad High Court. On the night of the 25th of June, boom, the emergency is declared. Why? Officially, it was to save the country from internal disturbance. But many believe it was more about saving the government from collapsing under pressure. The president, Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed, signed the emergency proclamation under Article 352 of the Indian Constitution. This article allows the government to suspend fundamental rights and rule by decree if they feel the nation's security is threatened, either by war, external aggression, or, in this case, internal disturbance. Now let's get interactive. Imagine you're a student in 1975. Overnight, your right to free speech vanishes. Newspapers are censored. Political opponents are jailed, even if they've committed no crime. You can't protest, you can't question the government, and phone lines are tapped. Would you feel safe, or would you feel silenced? Back to the timeline. For 21 long months, India was under emergency. It wasn't just a political clampdown. It changed people's lives. Millions were affected. Mass sterilization drives, forced evictions, and a general sense of fear. But resistance built up. Leaders like Jayaprakash Narayan and thousands of students stood up, risking arrest. So how did it end? In January 1977, under immense pressure, Indira Gandhi lifted the emergency. General elections followed. The people spoke loud and clear, voting her government out in a landslide defeat. The emergency was officially revoked on the 21st of March 1977. Constitutional changes soon followed. The 44th Amendment was passed, making it much harder to declare an emergency again. Now the president can't act just on the prime minister's advice. Cabinet approval is needed, and internal disturbance was replaced with armed rebellion. So what can we learn as students? The emergency was a dark time, but it showed the resilience of Indian democracy. It's a reminder to value our rights, question authority, and never take freedom for granted. If you want to dive deeper, drop your questions in the comments. And remember, history isn't just in textbooks. It's a warning and a lesson for all of us.